profitable company sorely needs once a captivating, trend-setting that is in dire need of a knight in shining armor. Television ratings need downward spiral. Pay-per-view buy ratings plummeting. That is in dire need. Mainstream acceptance non-existent. And reactions of the live crowds complete and utter silence. You're silent because you're embarrassed to be here. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for you. And the reason why you're embarrassed is because of
creepy sons of bitches.
Uninteresting, untalented,
unbelievable, Dr. Earl, you sicko, you weirdo sicko.
Entertainers who you're forced to cheer for and care for.
Yay!
No wonder you're not cheering.
It's WrestleMania Backlash.
About every single idiot in that dressing room.
What's going on?
Now, here's Joe Cronin.
Hey there.
Joe Cronin.
Call your mother, call your father, and tell them Leah's pussy needs a cleaning out.
Whoa, wait a second. Watch what you say about my wife, damn it. WWE SmackDown is over. We're back, baby. We are back to the SmackDown review. Friday night, 10 p.m. Feels wet to be here. All right, well, listen, SmackDown was better than Raw. You know, a lot of people complaining tonight about the throwback factor here. Interesting stuff, man. I thought Pat McAfee was fired tonight, by the way. Pat McAfee is exactly the type of guy that I would want to be if I was doing this, although I'd want to be more of a heel. But his excitement, he does Corey Graves. Like, he literally sort of does what Corey Graves does. But the thing is, Pat McAfee has, like, a soul, so it's fun to listen to Pat McAfee. Because he's like, hey, let's go, let's do this, I'm really excited to be here. Corey Graves is like, well, that's what I do, you know. That's why, you know. He's like really very malaised, you know. At this point, it's like I like Corey Graves' podcast more than I like Corey Graves on WWE TV. How fucked up is that? You know, Corey Graves is better on a podcast where he gives weird opinions. But Pat McAfee's good everywhere, so I like his energy a hell of a lot better. I have a green square over my head. That was weird. I'm back to being better now. There we go. I can see me again. Good to see all you guys in the chat getting weird. Good to see everybody tonight. I love Michael Cole. Looks like Vince Russo's young boy right here. That's very nice. Looking like, he raided Vince Russo's closet for his underwear or something. So that's weird. Everyday Jam says, I think Roman Uso's Seth Cesaro stuff pretty good at least. Yeah, the Roman stuff was pretty good tonight. I mean, it was all right, you know. Look at me, I got bruised eyes from my allergies. Like, I am so jacked up from allergies and not sleeping. You look great, Joe. Get the fuck out of here, Guardian of Chaos. You must be the fakest person ever. Like to say that I look good. I look like shit right now. I look like absolute balls right now. So first of all, you know, McAfee, great on commentary tonight. Really enjoyed him. Thought he was gold. Saved us from Michael Cole, you know, his just fucking atrocious, fucking boring sack of potato shit, you know. So thank you very much to Pat McAfee for having energy tonight. I love the throwback jacket, and I know that everybody was like, well, how is this a throwback to SmackDown? It doesn't make any sense. It wasn't a SmackDown throwback. That's the problem. It was supposed to be a throwback to the 80s or something, or the early 90s or 80s, or I don't know. Fox is doing it all week long, okay? They're also doing it as far as their news reporting. It's almost unbelievable. The news reporters aren't going to be able to lie. They're going to actually have to tell real stories, and they're going to they're actually going to do reporting again for a week. It's crazy. But no, it's one of those things where, you know, McAfee was great. You know, people complaining about the look of SmackDown. yeah, they were giving you throwback SmackDown moments, which is all they have is 1999 and 2000. They don't really have anything before that. So, what are you going to do? So they went with the look of the early 90s. They went with the Coliseum home video. Lord Alfred Hayes was, my God, do we love Lord Alfred Hayes? I'm surprised Jake is here. Normally he's not alive on Friday nights, especially for Monetize This. God damn it. I try to get Jake on Monetize This every fucking week. Now he's here. I'm talking about SmackDown. What the fuck, Jake? Fucking, are you kidding me? I could have used you on Monetize This. By the way, tonight is Corrupted Podcast. So if you guys are joining me and Drew and possibly Jesse, we're also looking for a third person or a fourth person. I don't know what's up with Jesse if he's going to be here tonight. But even if he is here, I'm still looking for another one. So we're looking for one more member of Corrupted Podcast. And I'm looking for somebody whacked out of their minds. So if you guys know anybody who's whacked out of their minds, feel free to hit me up or respond to my Twitter message or send me a message somewhere. Don't get offended if I say no to you, because probably you suck. But the bottom line is, Corrupted Podcast is live tonight after this review on Patreon. Hope you guys come over and party and join us for the 1 hour, 1 hour to 2 hour show, depending on how long we decide to go, and have a good time. But again, people wanted the fist. Did you get the digital fist? Didn't we see a digital fist? Is that what some people were complaining about? Like, oh, it's a digital fist. It's a digital fist. I mean, you got a fucking fist. You know what I mean? Aren't you happy that you had a fucking fist? Fucking calls are coming in like crazy. Just be happy that I don't give I honestly don't care. I don't care what the set looks like. I don't care that they gave us retro moments of 1999 and they gave us the retro look and feel of 1990. Fine. I don't care. All I want is to watch a good show. I don't care about the fact that Fox is throwing back everything. This is going on all Fox stuff. NASCAR, other sporting things. It's going on all week long, or a week's long or something. I don't know. It might be even longer than that. I'm not sure. So that I don't care. I don't care to complain about that stuff. A lot of people complained about it. I just was not hung up on that whatsoever. I couldn't give a shit. You know what I mean? Let me just put the link in the chat. So we're experimenting tonight on whether I'm going to do SmackDown reviews. We're going to find out. We may do SmackDown reviews. We may not do SmackDown reviews. I don't know. But we're experimenting tonight with how this goes. As I always did SmackDown with Raw, but the last year or the year and a half was it been that I haven't been doing SmackDown. It's been a while since since they switched to Fridays. That's when I changed over, and so they the look of SmackDown tonight was besides the point. Everything with Roman was pretty good. It's clear as day that Cesaro is losing. I mean, Roman Reigns is epic at this point. He's great. Love the entrance, man. Love the new Roman Reigns theme. Love the entrance. He went full Cody Rhodes by having this weird entrance. It's literally just like the Cody Rhodes, like, here's an intro before the entrance, right? Do they have the theme up already? The new one? Oh, here it is. Is this it? Yeah, see this? The Roman Empire thing. Dude, it's just like the Cody Rhodes theme. Wrestling has one family. It fucking kicks in. It's a great kick in, man. It really is. Somebody in the chat said Roman Reigns coming out like a fucking video game, like the boss on a video game. It's fucking true. I mean, he's got video game menu music, is what it sounds like. It's a great kick in here. It's fire right here. Here he comes. The Universal. The WWE Universal Champion. Oh, shit. I'm about to bust your face. I'm gonna smash it up. I'm gonna have sex with the filthy slut. It's your mom, she's a mutt. I'm gonna fill up her butt with all the fucking cum stains I didn't want, you dumb fuck. Here I come. I'm Roman Reigns for your mom. I'm coming. It just sounds so like ridiculous, bro. It's like it sounds like a fucking Eminem song. Like it sounds like the beginning to an Eminem album or the ending of an Eminem album from like 2001 or 1999. I don't know. And now the new single by Eminem, Playground. It really does kind of sound like an Eminem thing or a menu. It sounds like a video game menu screen too, kind of. We're going to get copyrighted for this now. And of course, I'm going to have sex on a porch when I divorce your mother. And I give her in the course. It just sounds like something like that. I don't know. But it really sounds like the song sounds dated. Like it sounds dated, but nothing could sound as dated as Roman's older music that was Taz's music, just fucking slowed way down. Like you can't get over the fact that that's exactly what it was. Crazy. Holy fucking God. By the way, tomorrow night is I like Roman's new music though, bro. I gotta tell you, I like Roman as a heel. Fucking love it. He's been great. He's like a goddamn Gestapo. I'm enjoying it. I love that he treats everyone like a bitch, and he's just a fucking psycho. I hope he keeps going crazy. I hope he keeps going like full on Marlon Brando. I also like the music. I gotta tell you, I like the fucking music. I like it. I don't care if I get a copyright infringement. I'm going to lose money, whatever. What else is new? Joe Cronin loses money. I mean, that's what happens every goddamn week. We lose more money. Whatever. You know, lose the monetization on corrupted nation. You know, lose 150 patrons. Lose $1,000 on Patreon. Monetize this numbers. I mean, what else is new? What else would what are we gonna lose? The $20 I would have made in ad revenue on this video? I lost it. It's gone. It's been hit. Well, there it goes. Out the window. Hi everybody, how you doing? Sounds like 2004 generic Madden music. That's exactly what I said last week. I was like, dude, this sounds like the Madden menu. Like, where's the Madden? Like, hold on, grab a fucking Madden. Where's the menu screen for Madden? Opening to Madden 2005. Here's the opening for Madden 2005.
2005.
Oh my God, this is great. Ready, watch this. The NFL. EA Sports. It's in the game. EA Sports, it's in the game. Madden 2005. Welcome everyone to Madden 2005. John Madden's corpse is riding on this game. No, but it's something like that. Swear to God, though, so it kind of sounds like that. Anyway, great stuff. I like it. Good stuff by WWE. Good idea. Pat McAfee fired tonight. Michael Cole looking like Vince Russo's young boy. It started all right. You know, I thought SmackDown started with a little bit of pep because of the throwback type of stuff. Then we get the stuff that went down with the Usos was kind of interesting. Cesaro is terrible on the microphone, obviously. Like Roman is interesting. The Usos are interesting. And poor Cesaro is just the good guy stepping stone to help Roman be the bad guy. That's all it really is. Because Cesaro, you could switch him out with anybody else. He's super likable. And, you know, it's hard to argue this because the fans cheered their ass off for Cesaro at WrestleMania. You know, they cheered hard for Cesaro. But, you know, Daniel Bryan as a face recently has been Cesaro as a face is kind of great, you know, fun in the ring. The fans love him. That's awesome. It's really cool that a guy like Cesaro can be as over as he is a little bit with the fans when he's so just boring as a fucking promo and as a person. But a pretty good, a pretty decent SmackDown tonight, I guess. You know, it's one of those things. It's like Raw is a 2 out of 10, right? I still think SmackDown's a 5 out of 10. I don't think SmackDown is on the level that I want it to be on. Hey, look, Bearsy's here. Let me give him back his wrench. What up, Bearsy? What up, Monday Nitro? What up, chat? So I am, I'm trying out the SmackDown review again tonight, see how it goes. I will be live in a little bit on Patreon, so for Corrupted Podcast. So I hope you guys come over to Patreon and hang out with me, Drew, and whoever else shows up to the Corrupted Podcast tonight. Going to be a little savage. I hope you guys heard my savagery of a podcast with Drew that I put up. I was fucked up, dude. I'm gonna let Drew steer the ship tonight, so I can just say fucked up shit because I'm enjoying that role. I like that role, and I appreciate it. So I'm gonna have some fun with it. You know, Cesaro in his match with Rollins was pretty decent. Like, I didn't really care that much. It wasn't that great. And number one contender for WWE Universal title, Cesaro, he wins. I thought Seth Rollins was all right tonight. Ruby Riott and Carmella had goddamn, man, is Carmella smoking hot or what? Jesus Christ, bro. Like, I don't usually, like, get all amped up over some woman, you know, what she looks like or whatever anymore, but I'll tell you what, Jesus Christ, bro. Carmella is unbelievable looking. Like, I mean, this area, whatever she does, Jesus Lord. I just want to, just all over the chest. The women were playing with each other's asses before the match. It was just all sexual to me. It was all very sexual. Like, Ruby Riott had her ass smacked around by, whatever face, Liv Morgan. It was weird. They were, like, playing grab ass with each other and giggling. Right after I stared at Carmella for a few minutes, and I was like, wow, man. Carmella's a goddamn star, man. She's crazy. She wins the match, too. Nothing to write home about. Ever. Bayley comes out looking like Oscar the Grouch, like full-on Oscar the Grouch. I mean, she looks like fucking Oscar the friendly fucking garbage dumpster. So, let's take a phone call real quick. Speaking of garbage dumpsters, 609, hello.
Yo, what's up? This is Luke Rojas.
Luke Rojas! What's going on, Luke? Inject me with your sperm. What's happening?
I will. Dude, so SmackDown tonight, I think, because you said it's like, you think it's like a 5 usually. I think SmackDown to me is like usually like a 6 to 6.5.
No.
Which,
I thought SmackDown tonight was a 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, kind of. First, the whole screen thing, like the whole stage setup, I was annoyed because they kept posting shit on their YouTube being like, what's your favorite set? The Ovaltron from the Attitude Era or the Fists Titantron or whatever? And then they just put fucking WWE logos that were like old school logos all over the place, even though that's not even the correct time period for SmackDown. SmackDown like started in like the right in the middle of the Attitude Era.
Right.
So they were already using like the scratch logo and everything. So it was just weird that it's like it wasn't even attempting to be a throwback. You know what I mean? It was like just like
it's like they literally went with the 1990s WWE, like 1990 WWE, but we're doing SmackDown Throwback. It was just weird. It wasn't SmackDown Throwback though. They were just doing 1990s Throwback, but it was on SmackDown, and they all they had was 1999 clips. So of SmackDown, it was weird. And then but then they did Superstars. They don't know what the fuck they're. It was just all throwback. Anything goes. There was no theme. It was whatever. I don't know why everybody's hung up on it. Like, who gives a shit? Like, I mean, like, I don't get it.
It's just another sign. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna like no Titantron. Nothing's different of the look. It's just like, then what's the point of even calling it Throwback SmackDown?
Well, because they had to, because the network made them. Because the network is doing Throwdown Everything this week.
Yeah, I didn't know that until I was like, oh yeah, that's probably why I saw those stupid commercials for like the Undisputed show
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So, so that makes sense now. But it's still kind of annoying that it's like you might as well just say, oh, there's Throwback, tonight or whatever, and not even like acknowledge it the other week and just be like, we're showing old clips of SmackDown, because nobody did anything. Even the superstars didn't do anything with Throwback SmackDown. Like there was no old timey like promo in the back. You know what I mean? Like there's like I don't know, just something different that would have been like, oh yeah, remember this when that used to happen? The only people who dressed up were the fucking commentators. And Michael Cole, I mean, he literally dressed exactly how he did back then, with the stupid jean fucking jacket that like looks retarded.
Dude, even back then it looked stupid. I remember when we all like, it was like, let me get a dungaree jacket, and then I'll wear it with my dungarees.
That was the thing back then.
I mean,
that was the thing back then. Remember Triple H?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Everybody wanted Levi's were so popular that people wanted to wear them as a shirt. Like that's what it was. Like they were like, you know what? These blue pants are great. What do we make it a shirt? That'd be great.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I thought so I just thought tonight was like you said, it's pretty average. I thought it was a little bit above average because I really liked everything with Roman. I'm glad that they didn't do the stupid, like, oh yeah, Jimmy Uso now is just like, he's going to join in for no reason. It's like, now they're like, no, he definitely doesn't want to be someone's bitch, and he's not like brainwashed like Jay. So I'm glad that they didn't, because if this was Raw, we probably, here's what would have happened with Raw. Either he would have joined and it would have made no sense, or he would have joined, and then 4 weeks after he joined, maybe some type of like argument would happen, and then he'd just be kicked out of the group. And then like, you know what I mean? Like something stupid.
Yeah, like Vince, Vince
fucking sense.
Vince is like really trying to get rid of him. So Vince gives him a bottle of Jack and says, "Here, go for a drive." Yeah, here's a bottle of Jack. Go for a drive, and then he's dead.
Like what they did with the Hurt Business. They were just like. They were just like, okay, no even build up. It's just like, you guys are out. Yeah, sorry. We don't need a faction for some reason. We just need to get rid of that for no reason and kill our show. Like any bit of interest.
Hey, take a look at this, Rojas. Take a look at this picture right now of what if Pat McAfee whipped out a knife right now and just stabbed Michael Cole to death right now, right there. Like imagine that.
He looks like it. He's got the weird serial killer look.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like white people.
So he was fun from the commentary.
No, he's great. I mean, thank God. He was way better than the first time he was on, and also he's got energy. He literally is, if Corey Graves wasn't a douchebag, like that's Pat McAfee. He says No,
it's that he is a douchebag that I kind of like it.
Well,
Corey Graves can't decide if he wants to be a good guy or a bad guy, and then he just comes off as a weirdo tweener.
Well, my point is, like, I feel like Corey Graves says a lot of the same stuff Pat says, but Pat says it all excited or like with like he's very emphatic about it, whereas Corey Graves is just delivering it as a corpse or something. I don't know, man, but he's definitely better.
When Cesaro was in the match with Seth, and Michael Cole's like, last week Daniel Bryan got concertoed, which is cool to see the concerto, by the way. That was cool.
Now,
to see it on SmackDown.
That was pretty cool, yeah.
He was like, oh, Daniel Bryan got concertoed, and then Pat McAfee was like, well, it was his own damn fault. It was Cesaro's damn fault in the first place. He shouldn't have gone out there and disrespected the tribal chief. And I'm like, damn, nobody does that anymore. Just little tiny things being like, yeah, it's his own damn fault. Stupid idiot, you moron.
But you know what?
Messed with the tribal chief.
But you know, Rojas, if you want to laugh at something, here's a couple of scenarios to make you laugh. I think.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine this. Imagine who's the guy who killed all the Asian people back in the day? What, Genghis Khan or whatever? Yeah. So, all right. So send. If you had a time machine, this is why I could never be I could never be a god, right? Because if I was a god, I would do fucked up things to laugh at how funny humanity is. Like I would send Nakamura back in time in front of Genghis Khan wearing, but he's sent back instantly wearing fake tits. So like he's definitely going to be killed. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I would send him to? I would send him right after like during the middle of World War II, and then send him to one of those camps and be like, hey, just drop him off at the front door and then just leave.
Exactly.
Yeah. And they're like, he's like, he's some type of fucking bomber. Do you see? He's like a Marine or something. He's wearing like a swimsuit. Fucking kill him.
Yeah, he's just chopping him to pieces. Like, kill this fucking woman man guy.
No, he spends like 10 years in a camp.
Or send Pat McAfee back in time to Mike Tyson's bedroom when he's fornicating with his favorite woman, and Pat McAfee's naked, and we send him back in time. So what the fuck? What the fuck you doing?
What you fucking?
What this white motherfucker? I'll fucking kill you, motherfucker. Or how about this? Send Teddy Long back to 1870 in the middle of a slave.
Dude, Teddy Long, that killed me. But Teddy Long tonight, bro.
Player.
He was like, what are they doing with it? I hate when they bring him back because they do the same joke over and over again.
Right?
No, you're going to face the Undertaker. No, I'm just kidding. You're going to be in a tag team match. And they have to get like every single one of his catchphrases. And it's not everybody who they bring back does that. It's only Teddy Long. Every time they bring back Teddy Long, it's the same 2 to 3 jokes.
Imagine Teddy Long's face when he gets
against the Undertaker.
Imagine Teddy Long when he gets beamed back to fucking 1870 in the middle of a fucking thing. Where the hell am I? What? Oh, what are you doing to me?
Sonya Deville, I don't give a damn if you're a lesbo. I'm gonna fuck you anyway, baby girl. He called her baby girl.
He called her baby girl, yeah. No, dude, every time Teddy Long comes back, he's got more Alzheimer's. That's the best part.
And then the camera goes off. Teddy Long just filter up the whole time. I bet he's like some kind of creepy weirdo. Like the cameras roll, like once they stop, he's just like licking her and shit and like trying to fucking like molest her and stuff. And then they're like, Teddy, you know what? Your punishment, you're going to have to spend a week in 1861 or whatever before the Civil War when they were rounding up black people and killing them.
Oh my
just
God.
because they had to get back out.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that's funny, right?
Or send or just put Michael Cole in a jail cell with like just like guys who are looking for like ass basically. And just I want to see all their faces. I want to see their faces.
Slavery is hilarious. It's really just a funny thing.
Put Pat McAfee in like Roman garb back in the fucking Greek days.
Oh yeah, like the WrestleMania 9.
Yeah, exactly. But then send him in the fucking like the goddamn Crusades or whatever.
Why? You know what? That Seth Rollins and Cesaro match had no reason to be so boring. Like it was like meh. They really only had like a 5-minute match if you take away. I mean, if you with the commercials and all. So only saw 5 minutes of the match that was the only match that was advertised. That which is weird because usually SmackDown these past 2 weeks especially they're really good with their matches. Like if I would give the other past 2 weeks, like I gave both of them, I gave 2 weeks ago it's like a 7, and I gave last week like an 8 because of that main event.
Wow.
Well, only because of that.
I didn't see it.
Event, the
I
fact
didn't
that
see
they
it.
Built up to it so well.
Maybe it was good. I didn't see it,
good.
but Jesus, an 8. That's hard. That's crazy.
Only because of that main event, because they really built up to it like it was a. Actually, you know what?
Maybe I should watch next week.
Actually.
I should watch last week.
You know, you're right. You're right about that because it isn't as a complete wrestling show. It was sort of just like we're building to this. But I thought the wrestling.
But sometimes, you know what? I got to be honest. Sometimes I remember some Raws back in the day, and I'm like, man, that was like an 8 out of 10 Raw. And I'll watch it, and I'll be like, damn, I was like 40% of the show is kind of shit. But like
you mean half of Attitude Era Raw?
Yeah, but it's like the opening is amazing, and then like the ending is amazing, and then like
there's 2 segments in there. That are
and
awesome.
There's like 1 or 2 little segments that are great, and then the rest of it is like the worst wrestling, like.
Yeah, and it's like that's how I don't even give a damn about the wrestling half the time. My favorite moments of SmackDown and Raw were like the promos, especially during the Attitude Era. Just fucking every time like Vince would come out, dude. Vince was so awesome when he would come out, and he would just everybody was booing him, and he would just fucking be like, he would cut these amazing promos. Like Vince doesn't, I don't think he gets credited enough by a lot of fans about how just great of a promo he is. Just like that Life Sucks promo that he cut on SmackDown one time.
Yeah.
Where he was, he's like, all you people, you fat people who look in the mirror, you say, that's not fair. Well, life sucks and then you got. Like, that's really, just shit like that. Nobody's cutting promos like that. And yeah, it's because of Vince. But still, I mean, Vince has enough of a, like, personality where he writes down this horrible shit and somehow he's able to, like, turn it into gold, like when he when he wrestled God and won.
And he wanted to do a lot more with that too. I mean, I gotta be honest, man. Yo, Rojas, what are you doing later, man? You coming on Corrupted, or are you going to bed?
I'll go on Corrupted. I don't care.
You don't care? I don't care.
I got nothing else. Yeah, I got nothing else to do. Just fucking. Yeah, DMV's being fucking annoying. I can't get my ID because I have to.
Oh, we got to get you a better.
I have to schedule an appointment, but it's a bunch of bullshit.
We got to get you a better mic, though. You sound like you're in a fucking closet. I got to tell you.
No,
you sound like trash.
I'm in my bathroom. I'm in my bathroom jacking it to Carmella, bro.
Oh my God! All right, we'll see. Listen, Rojas, you call up later. I love you, brother. Luke.
All right.
Rojas.
Put up a picture of Carmella.
I will. I will. Luke Rojas. Now he's 18. He can be on the show. It's unbelievable. Thank God he's here. Luke Rojas. Appreciate that. Shit bomb. You become Joe LDP84.
Joe, reinvent your podcast. Start clipping your live streams and post them as clips. More views and easier to digest content.
I used to do that. Joel DP8421. I used to do that a lot. Now I rarely do that. It's a lot of work to go through and clip the right thing and all that stuff. It really is. And now I have less time. I don't know what you mean exactly, but. Oh my God. Jason Tarr.
Back on Patreon, bro.
Yes.
SmackDown has been better than Raw for quite a while now. Been a bit under the weather today. Will listen to Corrupted later on my phone. Much love, Joe and JCS Army.
Yo, kisses to Jason Tarr, brother. What's up, Jason? Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. And thanks for becoming a $25 producer on Patreon. I announced that earlier. You are a beast, sir. Thank you, Tar. What up? Hope you're okay. I know I am too, man. I'm still got allergies going on. My allergies are eating my ass alive, dude. On top of all the schedule, and then the allergies really doing. Look, I got a bruise. It's from allergies. I looked it up. It's a thing.
I want to fuck Carmella till cum comes out of her eyeballs.
Yeah, Tommy NC 2010. Why don't you go fuck Carmella till cum comes out of her eyeballs, like Deb A. Fucking Deb A in her fucking ugly face. Fuck Deb A. Let's see here. We got calls coming in like crazy. So Corrupted tonight will be on Patreon. So come over to Patreon. Make sure you guys are patrons. And check out Corrupted Podcast tonight live on Patreon. Monetize This will be tomorrow night. Saturday night, Monetize This. Just to repeat it again for the people that didn't hear it for the whole week, we've been saying this. Corrupted is tonight. Monetize This is tomorrow night. Baby. I do King James, no doubt about it, bro. So what else on SmackDown happened? So Bayley, she looked like Oscar the fucking Grouch. She looked a mess, man. She really did look like shit. But thank you for the dono, man. If you want to drop a dono, links are down below. Help keep this show continue. 769, what's up?
Hey, Joe Cronin, how you doing, my friend?
I am long. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I just have one question for you. When it comes to you meeting wrestlers, what are some of the nicest wrestlers you've ever met?
The Hardys were really nice. Gangrel, super nice, awesome. Tommy Dreamer was really nice. although intimidating for whatever reason. Who else? I don't know, man. Everybody was nice. I mean, I could probably tell you the people that weren't nice more than anything. And the only person I ever thought was kind of a dick was Raven. He was just a shithead. I don't know why, but I mean that's
Raven.
Yeah,
I heard Raven is pretty cool.
Really?
I've never met him, but I heard he's a nice, chill guy.
He might be. He was a piece of shit to me. I don't know why. I'm not sure. He was literally like disgusted by my presence. And then I said, at the end, I said like, "Hey man, like just whatever." I said something because it was so awkward that I said something, and then it just got even more awkward. And I was like, "All right." He was kind of weird. And he wasn't like a dick completely. He was just, I don't know. It just didn't seem right. I don't know. And then everybody else was great. Jake Roberts was like a salesman. It's like I met Jake Roberts, and then like I'm like, hey, telling him all this stuff, and hey, glad you're doing better, and all these other things. And then Jake's like,
yeah, man, well, whatever. Anyway, you got to come to my seminar. I'm doing.
Like, and he was just like, he's selling me on this seminar, and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, anyway, that's
Great
cool.
impression.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, it was just funny. I mean, that was just a thing where he was trying to pitch something, and he didn't care what I said. But that's okay. I understand that. That wasn't a big deal. He's old, But yeah, just really Raven was shitty to me. But I've heard Raven's great from other people, so he probably just was, having a bad day, preoccupied, or maybe he seen me on YouTube and was like, I fucking hate this guy. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. But everybody else, no, man, I've always had a good time with everybody. I'm trying to, other than that time Bully Ray flipped out on me. That'd probably be the worst guy. But yeah, that's it, man. I don't know. The best interactions have been with everybody. Matt Stryker was cool. Like, fuck, I've met so many people that I don't even know, dude. I don't know, but those are the ones. The Hardys, all of them. Rebby Hardy, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy. Those were the funnest. And Billy Gunn was great. He was hilarious. You'd think Billy Gunn acts like he's your friend, like when you start talking to him, and you're like, he's a crazy cool guy. Anyway, I could probably tell a story. X-Pac also, top of the list. Sean Waltman's one of the coolest guys.
Cool.
That guy's fucking great. He would immediately is just cool. Like, he's just the most easygoing guy. Very nice guy. I think he's a fucking sweetheart, is X-Sack. He's the best. But yeah, there you go.
The Undertaker?
I never met The Undertaker, but when I was a kid I did, but I don't know. He was like, I was in a line. But yeah, that's it. The Rock, when I was younger, was cool. But that, he was like, the Mick Foley was cool. Mick Foley's always been cool. I've met Mick Foley 3 times over the last 25 years. And Mick Foley was cool every time I met him. He was cool when I was young and I met him. He was cool when I saw him outside of a show when I was a big fan. He was cool when I was when he met me after he knew me from YouTube, and he knew that I bust balls, and he was still nice to me then. So yeah, Mick Foley was cool. Although he's getting a little weird right now on social media. But yeah, that's about it, man. I don't know. I've had no bad. I really have not a lot bad to say about anybody, really. That's it.
All right, thanks, Joe.
You're welcome. I could go down the list someday of the people that I've met and tell you about how they were or whatever, but yeah, really nothing like where people were like overly nice that I was surprised too much, although but one of the other things too is that I worked a lot of shows when I met people. So when I was working a show or doing commentary, the wrestlers a lot of times, they're coming into your indie wrestling event. And maybe I'm the one who's kind of setting up a booth with them or helping them, or I'm the one that's, going over stuff as the commentator, or I'm the one that's maybe going to get somebody from an airport or to help somebody, whatever. So like, they're really nice then, because I'm not just some guy coming up to them, they're like looking to me like, so what's going on, man? How you been? And how's it going where you are? And they feel this like a brotherhood to me, or it's just anybody. It's not me. It's just anybody in that role they feel that sort of connection with. And, so sometimes I would be like, wow, this wrestler's being even nicer to me than I would expect, and it's because I work in wrestling. Like, I work in the indies. And they feel this connection to the indies of, like, you know, this is what I did years ago, or, you know, those type of things, and they know how it is. So, and they're also looking for guidance because they're like, I haven't been around here. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, what's the deal? I can't tell you how many times a wrestler didn't know what the fuck was going on. They were just like, yeah, pay me. All right, I'll be there. Whatever happens. Okay, cool, whatever. And then they get there, and then I'm there, and the owner and the booker aren't there. And then I'm out in the hallway or something, and the guy comes up to me and goes, so what are we doing tonight? What is the deal with this, that, and the other thing? And I'm like, fuck, I don't know. I'm just the commentator. You know what I mean? Like, and the wrestler's asking me, so what's going on? What's the deal? How many people? What type of things are going down? Like, it's just funny. And then, you know, of course, then, but I'm still on the outside as a commentator and as a person like that. You're not really one of the guys. You know, you're somebody that's part of it, but you're not one of the guys. And I know that I wrestled. I understand that I did wrestle and that I wrestled for over a year. And, you know, I was a referee and I did a bunch of things. But they don't know shit. They don't know that. They just think that I'm just the commentator guy. But my point in saying this is it's actually very nice of them. When you're a wrestler and you come in, it's actually really nice that they treated me like I was part of the, you know, whatever. Because, like, sometimes as a commentator or even a referee or somebody else, you'll still kind of get treated like, you fucking, you're you're the whatever the fuck. Where's the guys? Where are the wrestlers? Where are my buddies? You know, you're not really in that. And so, but that's kind of gone away. The wrestlers really kind of treat everybody very, very well, at least but back in the day, it didn't always go like that. You know, if they sent somebody to an airport to pick up a wrestler, or if some guy was going to help out a wrestler, you know, the wrestler would be like, all right, whatever, fucking Dave, you know, get me to the show, you fucking, what do you do there? Are you wrestling? Oh, no, I'm a referee, or I'm a ring crew, or I'm a commentator, or I'm a TV guy. Oh, yeah, whatever, fucking, whatever, dude, just fucking get my bags and shit, whatever. You know, they don't do that now, though, so. Anyway, that's my spiel about, I don't know how we get into this, but, you know, the backstage of the indies. I haven't even finished getting through all the way. We're on Rey Mysterio and Dolph Ziggler, but Jake DeMarco's here. What's up, Jake?
What's up, baby? Yeah, I can't think of anybody that hasn't been great, honestly. Billy Gunn's security sucked. They were pretty terrible, but
really, he had security.
Yeah, they you know, WWE always does, like, you know, 2 or 3 private security when they do autograph signings.
Oh, well, I met Billy Gunn. He had no. It was like an indie event.
Yeah, well, WWE was doing regular signings at our local Meriden Mall, and they had Stone Cold there a couple weeks before, Lita before that, and, you know, so it was a regular thing. Billy Gunn was there, went to go meet him, and as we walked up, we were like one of the only few there at this time. We went and got there really early, and we went ahead, and I reached my hand out to shake his hand. The security guard went to go and pull out his gun, and Billy Gunn yelled at him. He was like, oh, they're just fans. So they were a little overzealous, but yeah, they were a bit hyper.
What the hell, bro? That's crazy.
Yeah, they were not the nicest people. They really don't want you stepping towards the stars, but crazy stuff. But I even Fabulous Moolah and Mae Young were very nice to meet. And I was a young kid. I think I was 12 or 13.
Young boy.
I had a Taz shirt on. Taz's orange 13 shirt, the first one that he had. And they autographed that for me for free because it was my birthday. I remember they were doing like a paid autograph session at an ECW event.
Wow.
At Southern Connecticut State University. So it was so random that they were there.
You should have double teamed them.
But I wanted to, but figure what a better team to lose your virginity to.
Dude, imagine.
I think she already gave birth to a hand at that point, so I know I would be pleasured for sure.
Hey, you know what? Jump over to Discord real quick. I'm going to get off Skype.
Okay.
Because you won't be able to hear anything.
Guess what? I'm already on Discord.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We're getting ready for Corrupted Podcast coming up on Patreon in a few minutes. So get ready for that, you bunch of jabronis. And then Monetize This is tomorrow night, guys. Tomorrow night, the new night. This week, Saturday night, baby. Saturday night. Alrighty. Let me drop a dono while we're getting this switched over here.
Yeah.
Let's see what's up.
Smoke weed every day.
The Weed God.
The almighty Weed God is here. Love the show, Joe. Happy it's Friday. Let's party this weekend. Let's go. Shout out to my nickels.
Let's go. What up to Nikki J, the Weed God? Smoke up, bitches. Hey, Nikki, tonight on Corrupted, I hope you wax your carrot. And then tomorrow night is Monetize This. Man, we got to bring it for a Saturday night Monetize This.
I was hoping that tonight was Monetize This originally because of Mother's Day, it changed the schedule. So we always usually have the twins on Friday nights. And
oh, you piece of shit. Don't tell me this, you fucking asshole.
So that when I heard the schedule was changed, I was like, oh, damn it. But if you want me for Corrupted, I'll gladly be there. So.
Oh, maybe we could use you for Corrupted.
I will gladly.
Me, you, and Drew and Corrupted? That'd be great.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, we're gonna get Jake for Corrupted on Patreon tonight. Sell those Patreon tickets.
Hell yeah.
We only need 100 more patrons.
Jesse and Luke Rojas calling in possibly too. That's
yeah. This epic. Could be fucked up tonight.
This could be pretty damn.
We might get banned.
We might get thrown off of Patreon.
We might not be on there anymore after tonight.
It's going to be called Canceled Podcast, not Corrupted.
The Canceled Podcast. That could be pretty cool. I'll put it on iTunes.
Hey.
See how long it lasts on there.
Exactly.
But you know what? It will be fun, man. And I'll tell you what. We just need 100 patrons, guys. So sign up on Patreon tonight if you can for at least a couple dollars. That'd be really nice of you guys if you sign up for at least $2. Shout out to Jason Tarr. He's at $25 as a producer.
Another episode of Unapologetic, completely random, coming as well on Joe's Patreon. So
Unapologetic? You ripped off TJ Jones. Oh, my God.
I think it goes the other way.
You ridiculous piece of shit.
I'm ridiculous.
You ridiculous piece of shit. Where's that fight with Dave? Can we pull that up? I wish I had that clip.
I wish I knew where that was. That's hilarious.
Oh my God, you ridiculous piece of shit. We gotta edit Dave calling him the N-word at like 7 times though.
Sad part.
If we had that clip of him saying it with the bleeps, I would definitely play it because it's fucking hilarious.
It is.
Oh, he's like, I guess he's like, TJ's like, oh yeah, Dave, you tell me this, you would never say this to my face, Dave. You would never say that to my face. And then Dave's like, oh yeah, N-word, you're an N-word. Does that make you upset, N-word? Oh, you ridiculous piece of shit. That fight is fucked. I gotta pull that up. We gotta find that.
Dave's mindset is, I'm going to say the worst thing to try and get in your skin. I'm not racist.
That was,
right.
But it's just funny. Like it's, oh my God, it's fucked up actually. But
it's so weird.
When he calls him ridiculous piece of shit.
The throwdown or throwback episode, whatever you want to call it,
we was on that fucking pyramid.
Oh, there it is, guys. I'm gonna play it on Corrupted tonight. I'll play it tonight on Corrupted, but I can't play it on YouTube.
It's fucking face.
3 different.
I'm assuming that it's gonna not be blanked out, so I can't play it. But
yeah, I can't risk that. We don't need that.
Yeah,
you already played the new Roman theme. You got enough of that.
Yeah, we already got the Roman theme hit us already.
So this throwback old school episode was really weird because they didn't use any of the old SmackDown anything. It was a throwback episode, I guess, to the early 90s, like you were saying, like early 90s Raw, or even before that, like Saturday Night Main Event really was kind of like more the feel. The digital fist, okay, that's fine, whatever. It's a cheesy cop-out. It's not the real thing. But why not do the original stage? Or they could have done something.
Who cares? Fuck, I don't even care.
I mean, but they did nothing with this night besides have Teddy, really. That was it.
Because they didn't want to do this. This was Fox's
No, I know.
idea.
They already said they threw this all together because it was a Fox thing. So they weren't even aware of it until it got announced.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't care and they didn't know.
So how it was intertwined with the night barely made sense. It was very odd and underwhelming and pretty shitty. But unfortunately for them, WWE still finds a way to make, chicken salad out of chicken shit sometimes, because the Roman stuff I thought was really stellar and entertaining. I like that Jimmy and Jay are having this like family, issue. They're still united, but they're trying to work it out. But, will Jimmy fall in line? Well, you saw him defend against Cesaro, but he still got his ass kicked, and he should have not gotten involved with, Seth Rollins to begin with. Now Cesaro is going to be in the match, and the story is pretty good. Cesaro is going to lose. We know that, obviously. But at least they're using him at this point. We'll get a really good match between him and Roman. And he had a decent match with Seth, but it could have been much better. It was about 13 minutes, and like we said, it was a bit different than what we saw at Mania just because of the interference aspects. They didn't do the UFO stuff as much, and focus on that and replay that 500 times. I've never been a fan of multi-man, like 10-man tag matches and all this stuff.
Right.
It's just the get everybody on TV BS. I wasn't a fan of it.
No, it was. In fact, it was very throwback to 1990 because they did this all the time.
What they used to always do,
especially
to
at house shows.
Superstars and especially house shows, but superstars or main event, they would always have those big multi-man matches just to get everybody on the show. So you have Big E, Kevin Owens, Nakamura, and the Street Profits. And Nakamura is still odd to see him as a face because he never really had an angle that made him turn into a face.
No, they just made him. They go, "You're a good guy now." Okay.
Yeah, he just was like, "Okay, now you're with the good guys."
Mm-hmm.
And then the reverse of that is the same thing with Chad Gable and Otis. Chad Gable just suddenly became evil, and then Otis became brainwashed by Chad. Whatever. But Sami Zayn working with King Corbin and Apollo Crews was odd anyways because he didn't want to work with Apollo Crews and Commander whatever his name is.
Yeah.
So stupid match, took up a bunch of dumb TV time, and I don't even remember anything but the ending of the End of Days. Taking out Nakamura.
That part was kind of cool. There was like a little build up there, and then the ending. It kind of had a nice.
That's the only thing I know is that Corbin gets the blind tag, comes out, and just hits Nakamura with a stellar End of Days for the win. Loved it.
Boom.
I like that move. I always have liked Corbin's finishers. So
yeah, and it looked like
End of Days is a great move.
Nakamura looked like he got fucked up. Let's go to a donation.
I like deep six as well. So
yeah, give me that deep 6 inches. That's what I should call my dick move. Oh shit! 25 coming from Mikey Guaz from Brooklyn. Mikey Guaz from Brooklyn. Mikey Guaz, thank you for the $25, man. Holy shit, super chat. Mikey Guaz gonna take the top dog tonight. One of the biggest changes to the Raw review, Jake. How do you like it? The hate points next week. What do you
love the hate points? Can't wait to get involved with that and really spew out some venom onto those hate points.
112.
Piled up and getting them just totally, filthy with this. I want to see them spew their hatred towards Raw all over that damn 8-point donations.
Give me those hate points.
I want to see people go.
Bailey does have that ass though.
I don't think so, man. She does not. Easy E, thank you.
That junk in the trunk, but
I don't like her looks at all. I mean, that's just me. She's pretty kind of, but I just don't like. That's not my thing.
I've always liked Bailey, but look wise as well. But
yeah, I think
I like this look better now. I prefer her less childlike. As she evolved like throughout the main roster and got away from the younger gimmick, that was better. But
yeah, it's weird how it worked so well for Bailey and then it didn't work. It was weird how it worked and didn't work
because of the story and who she had to face and how they were so hot and cold and hot and cold and hot and cold.
I like that she can pull this off too, though, because we never saw anything like this from her in NXT. You become a shit. Joel DP, what's up?
Joe, I mean to clip the good clips talking about the popular things on the show. It's a lot of work, but you could get more exposure. Love the show, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate the suggestion. It's true. I mean, I used to do that in the past, and a little bit, and I used to just make a lot of videos during the day and stuff. So, but just it's a lot of work, unfortunately. Editing and waiting
Throwback
and picking.
Show my
and
ass. Fuckers couldn't pry Tatanka away from his shift at Dollar Tree. I rather dig up Lord Alfred Hayes and listen to his silence than one more second of Michael Cole. It'd bring a snorkel and deep sea dive in the asshole.
Ooh.
Bailey needs a comb.
I liked how Bailey looked like Oscar the Grouch, though, Mr. Pico.
She looked like she just literally woke up and was like, "What do I have to say? What do I have to do? whatever, I'm better than all these women. And I loved every second of it. I thought she was just good. She verbally tore down Bianca Belair while building her up at the same time.
Yeah,
that's heel should do it.
It's pretty good. It was pretty good.
And everything, and then it goes for the it was like, oh, it was so good, and then laughing at her again, and I thought it was good. I thought it was a good way to build up to the match for Backlash.
Yeah, I thought it was nice. Man.
I like that they went through all different, women on the way, and Bayley made her comments about, they were great, but I was better. Alundra Blaze, who else? Lita, Trish, Beth Phoenix, Jacqueline.
They always
as
made
well.
Bayley look weak and a fool to the fucking Bellas this year, Mania.
Which is funny because that's how it started, Easy, thank you, man.
Supposed to be a returning Becky Lynch, keep in mind.
Right. Which is, why did they do that? Because it was spoiled, or Vince? I forget what the reason we thought it was.
They didn't want to bring her back yet because they had no real story for her going forward.
Oh.
They didn't have anything like fully planned, so why bring her back for that one moment and then just have Becky disappear? They want to save her return for something big and for when fans will be more regular. Why take her away from her child right now if it's not a big story, or something worthwhile? Just to have her job to people, I wouldn't want to come back either. I'd be like, I want to spend time with my kid. When we go back to touring, I'll come back to work. I think that's pretty fair. So, and I don't imagine it'll be that much longer before they go back to touring. AEW Double or Nothing is going to be at full capacity. Once they have full capacity, just because it's the word full capacity, that's
Come 14 May show tonight. I'd felt strange watching tonight. I love your Joe. Keep up the hard work.
Yeah.
Looking forward to being on one day.
Cody Mastro, thank you, brother. Yeah, absolutely, man. You let me know, brother. Let me know what's up. And appreciate you, man. Cody Mastro is also a producer. $25 producer, Cody Mastro. You turn me on, brother. We're going to be shouting out the producers today, and I will have the producer list out tomorrow or Sunday. New producer list, if anybody's a $25 producer. So I want to shout out to Robert Gill, new patron. Great Deity, returning patron. Bo Cyphus is back. And Jason Tarr, who became a $25 producer. And not only is he a producer, he also is rocking the Turkey Club t-shirt in the photo on Patreon. How awesome is that looker? Look right there. Look at that. I'd suck him off. Tonight is Corrupted. It's Drew, me, and Jake. Drew, me, Jake, potentially Jesse. Talk about a reunion tonight on Corrupted Podcast. I hope you're getting ready. Guys, all you got to do is become a patron. If you haven't become a patron yet, for at least $1. You can hear the show for a fucking $1, for Christ's sake. Now, I need about 100 more of you guys to become patrons to pay the bills the right way. So it'd be cool if you were a $2 patron, but we need 100. Do you realize that? If I start ranting about this and plugging it to you right now, maybe 2 of you guys sign up right now. That's bullshit. We need fucking 100 of you, like right now.
In full force.
We are going live tonight with Corrupted, where we're going to be fucking saying some funny shit. And it ain't going to be about wrestling.
Extra shows. I mean, if they're not patrons or they haven't been patrons at any point in time, think about how much of a history they have to go through. They have so much content that they can access. It's unbelievable.
Dude, if you go on Patreon for the first time tonight for $1, you're going to get access to thousands of podcasts that you never fucking heard before.
Also, I love you too, Jake. Can't leave Daddy out. Maybe TM night. If you'll have room at some point, I'll be in the on hold.
Cody wants to suck you off in the hospital. That's what he's saying. Look at this. Morning Madness, 224 episodes. Corrupted, 272. Wrestling stuff, music, 100 songs. Note to selves, and then 56 more, including podcasts with my wife. Did you ever hear the podcast with my mother? That's fucking crazy. There's a bunch of shit, dude, and it just goes on and on and on. The podcast that I put up with me and Drew. You get every single... Like,
so much on
when I go live, you get an alert every single time, man. You get a live. People don't know I'm live. You get an alert on Patreon.
Almost every song you've ever heard from the donations or skits or parodies that Joe's created, produced, or remastered, whatever you want to call it, karaoke, all sorts of stuff. That's on there as well. Just about everything that people have requested is up there for download. So you go ahead, you become a patron. It's yours. You can download these episodes too. So if you're on the run, you got to worry about mobile data. You can download them ahead of time. There's no reason not to check out Patreon.
You get well, they want to save $1. That's what it is. But no, you get all the episodes with my wife and Monica, the 3 episodes that they did of Talk Spooky to me before Leah started talking naughty to other people, and wow. Until Death Do Us podcast of me and Leah, there's 20 episodes. It's fucking, there's that. There's Final Frontier News you never heard. Corrupted Podcast, obviously, and so much, man. You know the deal. Note to self, when I'm recording with my phone only, where I'm out or somewhere or whatever, it's all there. Off the Rails with Jesse and Drew. There's like fucking 20 episodes of Off the Rails with Jesse and Drew. I don't know if they've stopped doing those or they're still doing them, but either way, there's so much shit, bro. Like, there's so much fucking shit and all the new stuff. So check it out. There's my massive plug. Why am I plugging this? Well, because I don't want to fucking, we don't want to lose more shows. We're going to be putting Out of Nowhere on Patreon, it looks like. So Out of Nowhere could be going to Patreon and clips could be coming to YouTube instead. Like, you actually, funny enough, the guy in the chat said, you should clip things and put it on YouTube. Well, we're probably going to take 1 or 2 clips from Out of Nowhere and put them on YouTube, and Out of Nowhere maybe moving to Patreon to add content.
Kind of already your plan. Go figure.
Yeah, and you know what I mean, that's just what happens, man. When you can't make enough donos on a show, now I've decided to move the content to the paywall because it's not doing anything anymore anyway. So it's one of those, it's a tough decision. It sucks. It's not a fun decision. Moving Monetize this from Friday to Saturday, that's not a fun decision. Maybe it will be. Maybe it'll be great. People are telling me it's going to be way better to be on Saturday, but I mean, I don't know. We'll see tomorrow night about that. But yeah, it's a lot of changes, a lot of shit, man. And it's just what's got to be. I got to make the business decisions. They're not fun. But anyway, SmackDown, I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. What do you think, Jake? Did you like it a little more?
I'd probably go about a 6. I really like the Roman stuff. I wasn't crazy about the 5-man tag, but like I said, I liked the ending. That was good. I liked how conflicted Jimmy was and how he left the ring and Jay arguing with him and just acknowledge Roman and we could be done with this. And Cesaro's beating the hell out of Roman and they're, Jimmy's holding Jay back for a second and then Jimmy's conflicted, but he runs in to help his brother, not really Roman, and he gets uppercutted anyways. Like, it was just a really strong way to set off this angle. It makes Cesaro look like a badass for taking out 3 guys, and it makes the family storyline even more interesting. So that was really good. I wish Seth wasn't floundering as much as he is. I mean, he's just doing nothing. And I have no hope for Tamina. She's not going to do anything to win the tag titles.
That was awful. That women's set thing, like, what the fuck was that? The whole thing was terrible.
That's part of the reason that I would only give this show a 6 because of the Tamina and Reginald stuff. Even though the match was very, very short and he was just flipping over her and doing the usual acrobatic BS to get away from the man-on-woman violence, don't announce and have a match if you're not going to go through with it. If you're going to skirt around it the entire time, it's ridiculous. She got the super kick, and then that was it. Baszler tossed her off. The DQ happened, so she got one move on him, and that's it.
Right.
Why was this? What was worth any
shit bum? It's terrible.
Haha, I'm poor anyways, come 15. IGTG to bed for work TM. See you in the on hold section TM boys, good night.
Good night, Cody. Thank you so much, man. Cody, thanks for the donos. Love you, brother. Keep it hard, Cody. You can fuck that girlfriend of yours, too. Holy shit. Start Corrupted at 10:30 instead of 1 a.m. How can we start it at 10:30 when it's 11 o'clock right now, GMTA?
I think he meant
fuck
going
you talking
forward,
about? No, Corrupted starts in 20 minutes. So
yeah, I think it's a good idea to have it, kind of flow into, from the SmackDown review.
Yep, Corrupted is going to start at 11:20.
And did you care about Dolph Ziggler versus Dominic? Dolph was funny, tearing down Dominic verbally.
Yeah.
But he got beat anyways. So Dom rolls him up and gets the pin for the 3 count, and so it was worthless. Absolutely worthless. So whatever, we're going into the tag title pay-per-view match. No one cares. Does anyone have any excitement for the Dirty Dogs taking on, the Mysterio family? I don't think anyone does, sadly.
Zero.
Rey Mysterio is a legend, no doubt, but this is not great.
No, this was kind of just a filler type of nothing.
He should be done in ring right now, and he should be giving all the spotlight to his son. He should be like his son's coach and
well, they tried to put that over. They tried to put that over tonight. He trained him. He did this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah, they were trying to, but it's like too little, too late. I feel like because they're still doing the tag team thing. They're going for the tag titles, and I don't know.
Yeah,
but it's sad that the best parts of the show is showing old footage.
Hey, would you buy? Hey, Jake, let me be your travel agent. Would you let me be your travel agent?
Indeed.
Really?
Absolutely.
Really?
Where are we?
Ladies and gentlemen, let Joe Cronin be your travel agent today. Do you want to go to Cancun? Do you want to go to Europe? I can get you there on a flight of your dreams. Hire Joe Cronin today to be your travel agent, and I'll get you where you want to go. That's right. Are you a white person who wants to go to Somalia to have your head chopped off? I can get you there. Use my discount code, Cronin. Save 10% off your execution in Somalia.
I swear by Joe Cronin as a travel agent for life. He helps send me to Pakistan for just, weapons.
Oh my God, dude, you broke up that whole time, but I'm dying because I just heard he helped me something Pakistan. Like, I don't know.
He helped me purchase weapons grade plutonium from Pakistan. I prefer my travel agent Joe Cronin.
I was able to buy a suitcase bomb from Egypt.
Help send me to the Viet Cong for the.
Oh my God! No, become a patron. Become a patron, guys. Here it is. Become a member of the Cronin Club by going to patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Get 8 hours of bonus content a week not seen on YouTube. YouTube doesn't like the controversial stuff, but I am free to do what I want to do on Patreon. They won't be taking down these videos, so get the following for just $5 a month. Access to polls, the Corrupted podcast every week, Morning Madness, the ability to download all audio to save your data plan, episodes of Monetize This uploaded in audio form, all of my audio song parodies available for download and listenability on the Patreon app, direct contact with me, the community, on your PC or the Patreon mobile app. All this and so much more available on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Join the Cronin Club today. That's right. The SmackDown review is sponsored by Corrupted Podcast, baby. You know it. Jake, any other things about SmackDown that you wanted to bring up or mention? I mean, really, or in wrestling real quick in general. I mean, I really have nothing else. What Daniel Bryan situation continues to boggle my mind a little bit. I just can't stop thinking about it.
It's very
Bailey looks like she got her hair sat on by Nyla Rose's beanbag. Joe, would you rather fuck Bullfrog without lube or Brian Pillman's widow? What a meth beast.
Ooh,
He'll
man.
trade Michael Cole for Todd Pettingill and Sean Mooney.
Oh,
Corbin
my
been
God.
king for 9 years now?
Oh, my God. That's so fucked up, baby. Well, I'll tell you one thing about Corbin is he's still getting rolled up. Mr. Pico Boulevard. That's one thing that stuck with him his entire career is the goddamn fruit roll-up shit. Like right, Jake? I mean, it never ended. This fucking fruit roll-up fuck.
Yeah, it just continues. Then it just won't end. Apparently, Brock Lesnar speaking to DAZN or DAZN, whatever it is. Paul Heyman was asked who he'd pick to win a future match between Roman Reigns and Lesnar, and he said that Lesnar does what he wants to do, but that he has no interest in doing it at this point in time, basically. Wow. So he did nothing to try and hype or sell the match. He put his Paul Heyman spin on it, but all signs point to Lesnar not wanting to do anything at this point. AEW set an all-time record in Canada where Cinco de Mayo had no effect on the rating, and they had 160,000 viewers and 97,000 in their 25 to 54 demo. I know that doesn't sound like a great deal, but in Canada, that's a milestone. So, yeah,
that's pretty crazy.
That's at TSN, and they pulled a great number there for them. So, congratulations to AEW. Please don't take down any more YouTube channels.
Yeah, please don't take down my videos anymore. Please stop. Yeah. Please don't.
I know Botchamania got his channel back, but Conman is still struck down. You still have a strike. I mean, there's a lot of people dealing with a lot of BS right now.
Quite honestly,
apparently,
I haven't even reached out to them at all yet. That's how little I gave a shit. I mean, like, it's so fun. You know, I mean, it's funny. I don't know why.
And then there's also accusations that Dana White is been sleeping with female fighters.
Hell yeah.
And using his position of power to get women fights and things like that if they sleep with him.
Oh yeah.
John Gibson called White, a creep and accused him of controlling everybody's life, that's in the the female fighting division. Gibson said, "Why isn't anybody talking about that the reckoning happened, that Dana White gets to fuck fighters? How many female fighters does
Why
he
can't he
have
fuck
sex
a
with?"
fighter? Why can't he fuck a fighter? What the fuck's up with that? He can't fuck a fighter? Come on.
Well, he's doing it to, if you have sex with me, then I'll book your fights.
Yeah.
That
He's doing the casting couch.
Yes, exactly. What's the director's, or not the director, the cinema man, Hollywood guy.
We'll save this shit for Corrupted tonight, man. We got to talk about this on Corrupted.
We do indeed, but
you know what? Do you realize that tonight is Corrupted episode 196? We're approaching episode 200 of Corrupted. Fucking crazy. But no, that's some crazy shit about Dana White. That's fucking. I mean, if he's doing that, he's gonna get fucking Harvey Weinstein. I mean, that's surprising.
Weinstein. Yeah, wait till we talk about this on Corrupted, because I've got a few different things right here. Amanda Nunes, was talking, and we'll see. I don't know if you read between the lines, but there was also a lot of speculation about Ronda Rousey with Dana White as well for a while.
Right.
There were some stories there too. So.
Oh man, I mean, who's next to go down in the cancel shit? Is it Dana White? Really? You think Dana White's gonna go down? Like, because he doesn't really own the UFC anymore, really, does he?
Yeah, no. He's
like the
president still.
He's the figurehead president, but they could essentially get rid of him if they wanted to.
Yeah, Zuffa or whatever. When the whole buyout happened and the ESPN stuff and all this,
who the fuck takes over for UFC if Dana White's gone? I wonder, because he's so integral.
There's a whole board there, so someone steps up or moves. They would have Joe Rogan be a figure.
You're right. They'd probably have fucking Rogan. That's a great point.
Because that's all Dana is just a talking piece. He's just someone to make the fights, and he's
the
a
booker.
Mediator between he's a mediator between the fighters to make the fights happen. What do you want? Oh, you want Conor? All right, well, I'll make it happen. $5 million a piece. Let's do this. That kind of stuff. But he's got a ton of power.
He doesn't really. Does he own any? Does he?
I don't. I have to look into it.
Because it's so weird.
If I gave you an answer, I'd be talking out my ass.
Because he owned the company and now doesn't own the company.
Got your hat. We'll see what happens with that. But
it's so weird. It's a weird fucking situation. Let me play a donation.
Are you ready for this? Let's go, motherfucker! We're drinking!
No, we're drinking tomorrow night. I'll monetize this tomorrow night. Monetize this. And we're drinking tomorrow night.
For this.
Extreme Shaft tipped $5. Hey
What up?
Joe. Jake, great to see you getting better. Nikki J, I got a match one day.
You.
To the short piano player that has a high-pitched voice, Easter Shaft.
What? Nikki J, I got a match one day. I don't know what that means. But fuck, I don't know. He's talking about Nikki J, I guess. Extreme Shaft, thank you for the $5, brother. I don't know exactly what that means, but okay. Thank you to Extreme Shaft. Taking shots at Nikki J potentially. I don't know. They have a beef that we don't know about.
So maybe I missed something.
They got beef, son. They got some kind of fucking beef. Listen, we got to get out of here. We got to get over to Corrupted. I give it a 5 out of 10. Jake gives it a 6 out of 10. Shout out to the callers we had. Shout out to Mikey Guaz from Brooklyn. And thank you
Mikey.
To the people who are signing up on Patreon tonight to be back on Patreon. We are on the road to 300 patrons again, guys. But we got to get there. I mean, listen.
Crazy shit that's going to come up tonight. I'm telling you.
I'm going to say some fucked up shit tonight. I promise.
Joe, get personal.
I'm gonna get real personal, and I'm gonna be listen, Jake. I'll just be honest. I'm gonna be a complete piece of shit tonight on the show. I'm gonna be really bad.
I know.
I might make Drew angry. Like, to be honest,
or you might make him come.
We were. I would say that anything below 300 patrons, and I started to get a little fucking nervous. So the fact that we're at 275 is definitely concerning. We are on the way back to 300. And then when we get back to 300, we got to get to 350. So I'm going to have to say some fucked up shit tonight to get people to be like, oh my God, I better tune into that shit.
We got to fix Joe's eyes, everybody. We need.
What am I going to have to do?
To fix Joe's eyes.
It's still incredible.
To get that cosmetic surgery to fix your face.
Well, they'll never fix me. I mean, you'll never be able to fix this shit.
We could try, but
now listen. I mean, it's incredible that we have 275 patrons, people that are listening to stuff behind a paywall. That's fucking crazy incredible. But you know, like, I've heard some guys that are like on Patreon, and they have like 3,000 patrons, and I listen to the show, and I'm like, Jesus Christ! I've heard radio shows that are just better in the daytime than this stuff. And they're fucking tearing it up, man. So I got to get going, baby. I got to start delivering some shit again. I got to start delivering some value on YouTube again, and that's what you're going to start getting again. I'm going to be doing less, but doing more, because less sometimes is more. I'm going to be delivering more quality than quantity, where we were delivering a lot of quantity before, but it became drizzled down. So we're going to have to do that, and that's the deal. But tonight's Corrupted, and I'm going to say, fuck everybody. And I'm going after fucking JD's family tonight on Corrupted. That's what I'm saying. I'm just kidding.
Queefy sons of bitches.
I could do this.
It's like that. Ooh. Oh, I'm starting to get in the mood now. I'm starting to get really fucking in the mood.
Dabba 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 bada bada dabba bada hestru Joe.
Dabba.
Jesse Jake dab Jake dabba dabba horse could. There's something I miss calling you in a phone booth. Terry, something I miss calling you in a phone booth.
I know. Where's the $22 donation and the $20 donation on Streamlabs? God damn it, man. I made these new donations, not one. Fuck me in the ass. Jake, fuck me in the fucking ass. I made two fucking donations. Fuck
me in the gotas.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I made a $22 donation and a $20 donation for Streamlabs under Perfect Sparrow, which is pinned to the top of your chat bars right now. $20 and $22. Not one fucking phone booth donation, Jake. Fuck everyone who told me to make that the donation. Fuck you in the ass. Fuck Pat McAfee's mother, by the way. You hear that, Pat McAfee? Tonight, I'm going after your mother on Corrupted Podcast, all right? And then I'm going to trash Michael Cole, and I'm going to trash other people, and then I'm going to trash people's families, lifestyles, and I'm going to explain why Bullfrog is full of fucking shit, and I'm going to play the fucking fight between TJ, you ridiculous piece of shit, and fucking Dingleberry calling him the N-word, and we're going to break that down a little bit. We're going to break down every motherfucker live on Corrupted in just about fucking 5 minutes. Are you fucking ready? God damn it, the fucking link is up. You fuck.
Like the Beast.
What?
Retarded version, but like Beauty and the Beast. You sound like the Beast.
I don't know, dude. I'm about to snap is what's going to happen.
Sounds like it. Or have an aneurysm blow.
Either one is fine. I mean, I feel bad for my kids if I go away. That's the one thing, to leave them with Leah. I mean,
you have like a AAA suddenly where your aorta blows and
yeah,
there's just no. Yeah.
Listen, I'll feel bad leaving them, but I lost my dad at 8. I mean, Shout out to Break Up Google Now. He became a $5 patron. Shout out to Michael Sachs. Michael Sachs became a $1 patron. James Beggs became a $2 patron. New Japan fan is back. Holy fuck, New Japan. I fucking didn't even know you were gone. I miss your ass. Also, Steve Kalan is back in the $1 spot. I know it's tough times for a lot of people.
Everybody's coming back.
That's what I want to see. A lot of these people were $5, $10 VIP patrons. And by the way, if you're VIP, you still get the VIP logo on Discord. So the Discord chat will be back soon, by the way, too. So, and so I know a lot of people had to leave because of the financial stuff in the world is crazy right now. So I totally understand that. No doubt about it, man. I'm in some shit right now. So I really appreciate the support you guys have been giving. And even if you can only do $1, that's amazing that you're back. So thank you. Everything helps. But we want to put on the shows for you on Patreon, so that's why I'm plugging the fuck out of it tonight. Jacob Forden going to the $5 spot. Kurt going the $1 route. Robert Gill, the Great Deity. Jason Tarr, $25 producer. Thank you guys, and so much more. We'll be shouting you out all night. Let's go. We're about to fucking get wet.
Go.
Let's get wet, baby. Fucking Gavin. Every day he's like, not again, not a fucking goddamn it. My poor kid. All right, let's go. We're going to Corrupted now. Come join us. Don't miss it. Come join us on Patreon.
Fucking phone booth. I miss phone booths. I miss phoning you. I miss phoning you from a fucking phone booth.
Give me that fucking phone booth. Let's
Here is
go.
the donation you were waiting for, Joe. I know you worked hard on this. I can't wait for you to expose how racist Dave Rose is. He is truly horrible. He always would say the black guys deserve to die when they got killed by police. Phone booth, baby.
Phone booth, I appreciate the $22, man. Thank you. Thank God.
Marketing
the new
back
one.
to Primitive Radio Gods. Yeah, baby.
You like
That's
that?
where it's at. I like that. That was fire.
And there's so much more I wanted to do with it. But, it's a draft. We'll get it. We'll get that one a little bit better. But, I don't think he's I want to believe he was playing kind of like the heel when he did that sort of thing. Yeah. I really don't believe he meant he hoped people died. I think he was just playing heel. You think so? Okay. I mean, I wasn't playing that clip because of him. I was playing it because of the other topic.
But
because of TJ, I just was. I want to hear TJ's part, not really Dave's part.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't really think he really is like. I gotta believe he really isn't like that. Even though he says.
I think he just tries to be shocking.
I think he was just trying to be shocking. Even though he thinks I'm a racist to white people, I don't think he is really racist. I can't believe that he is. If he is, wow, but I can't believe it. I don't think that that's true. But
I got to go swallow a few raw hot dogs to get ready for Corrupted.
Go get ready, baby. We're good. Let's go. We're going over there. Go get ready.
Right back. Let's do this. Chat, stay sexy, and meet us on Patreon.
Meet us on Patreon right now. Put the link in the chat. Let's go. It's here again.
I miss phone booths. I miss phone booths. I miss phoning you from a fucking phone booth. I miss phone booths. I miss phoning you. I miss phoning you from a fucking phone booth.
New ringtone. I like it, brother. There's a lot to be said about phone booths. Hey, man. That's one of my favorites now. I like it. I like the horse shit one, the $20 horse one, but I think I like phone booth a lot. Really into phone booths. Thank you. Chris, thank you for the $22, man. We are heading over now. Thank you, man. 22 and 22 back to back. Right there. That's a goddamn, that's the electric bill adding up. Thank you guys. Appreciate that shit. All right, here we go. Over to Corrupted. Thanks to Chris J. for dropping the $22 new phone booth dono. I've also got some of the other ones coming. The Ryback Wrap is $32, and then we get the $20 one. And then we got some brand new ones and some older ones that I'm bringing back. So those will be back soon. Anyway, we're out of here. I'm late. We're late. We're corrupted. We gotta go. See you on Patreon.
In the name of your mom.
Come over to the Patreon now and I'll fuck you. Come on, JCS Army, unite. Go. Show.
Dragging my.
Ooh, drag your ass over here. This is really a fucking lazy cover. I mean, like, can you fucking...
Who is that? It sounds like Casey Musgraves or something.
Sounds good, but... What's this? Let's see if this is better. What's this?
Try to razzle in and dazzle in and flash a little light. Television lover, baby, go all night. Sometime, anytime, sugar me sweet.
Yo, that's the guy from In Sync singing that there.
Jesus.
Fuck him. I mean, that's bad.
I just looked up a list of covers. I guess Tom Cruise did a cover of it in 2012.
What? Can we play the video of that?
There's a YouTube link on it. Let me see if I got it. I'll send it to you.
You send that to me. We'll play. That'll be the first thing we play on Corrupted tonight. Holy fuck! Are you serious right now?
Video unavailable. What the
what
fuck?
A cunt! Oh no, no.
Yeah, I think it probably got copywritten.
Probably. They fucking take me out in 2 seconds. I am fucking ready to go tonight, brother. Tomorrow night on Monetize This, I'll be drinking, but it'll be like I'm drinking tonight because I'm just so fucking retarded tonight. We're still on the air on YouTube. I got to get off the air on YouTube. All right. We're going live, guys, in a minute. I know the people on fucking Corrupted are like, what's going on? We're live on Patreon in front of all the patrons are here. Are you guys fucking... This is the first time ever we're doing Corrupted on a Friday night, and we're doing Monetize This tomorrow night free on a Saturday night on Joe Cronin Show tomorrow night, Saturday night. Big time switcheroo. So I'm excited. Drew, you got to fucking show me your dick tonight, all right?